Hey there, Vultra Hub. E3 is over, and there was a lot of game announcements, a lot of game updates, no really new console stuff aside from PlayStation TV. But I'm going to cover basically what caught my eye this time. It's not much, but it caught my eye, and if you guys want to leave what your favorite moment of E3 was in the comment section below, please do so, and maybe next week I'll make a video about your comments on E3. I want to get you guys more involved with these videos, like I was at the very beginning. So let's jump right into what caught my eye at E3 2014. Now, there was an announcement of a new Tomb Raider. Now, you guys are from my channel, or you are going to my channel, you know I love Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, the newest one, was probably my favorite of the series, except, you know, if you do really go back into the old ones, the first one has to be my favorite, but the newest one was amazing, and they've released Rise of the Tomb Raider trailer, announcement for it. It just looks... I'm so excited that they're not letting Laura die. Laura's gonna keep going, and I can only imagine what's gonna go further with this series. I've watched the movies, like I said, played the games, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen for the future of Lara Croft, and see if they're gonna bring back some recurring characters like Sam and stuff. But who knows, you guys? Let's see where Lara takes us on her next adventure. Now, there has been video released of a new Mirror's Edge 2, which was last year said that it was going to be on hold, but I guess they have been working on it. Mirror's Edge 2, it looks like it's... how do I say? It looks like it's how it's supposed to look. A true free-run parkour game. I watched some behind the scenes on it. It looks like they did right by Faith and Mirror's Edge. The original one was short, but it was good. It was basic, but it was good, and it was easy to play, fun to play, and they said that they gave an option for those who can play, those who want to play can play it. You can choose different routes. You find out the meaning behind Faith and stuff like that. I'm excited for this game to come out. I've been waiting since Mirror's Edge 1, always wanted a sequel. Now, Assassin's Creed, if we're going by numerical, what is this? 6? 7? Liberation. I think it's Assassin's Creed 7. Because Freedom Cry is now a standalone game. Maybe it's 8, who knows. Assassin's Creed Unity has been announced, well, not only announced, because we knew it was coming out, but further elaborated on. New trailer, and also it was let out that it's going to have 4-person co-op. Now, personally, I don't care for the co-op. There's some games I'll play co-op, like Borderlands, games where it's centered around co-op, but Assassin's Creed I want to play by myself. I love my friends, but I don't want to play with them. Not Assassin's Creed. I hope 4-player doesn't take away from the story mode, because they're trying to incorporate 4 people in, but who knows? Only time can see. And also with that, Ubisoft, I was going to say EA, Ubisoft is in a whole bunch of hot water with Assassin's Creed Unity. Why? Because they said earlier, and they brought Far Cry 4 into this, where I have no idea where Far Cry 4 came from, that they ditched plans to have a female character in the 4-person co-op. And people are like, why? They gave a whole bunch of bullshit reasons. We didn't have a female reader, because, you know, voiceover actors are so hard to come by. It's too hard to animate. Well, you did it with Assassin's Creed Liberation. And a whole bunch of stuff like that, and people aren't happy with EA, or Ubisoft. Why do I want to say EA? Same difference. But they're not happy. They said with Far Cry 4, there might be a female character in, but not with Assassin's Creed, and a lot of people aren't happy. I personally don't care. I know that's can be a harsh thing to say for some of the girls out there, but I don't care. I just want to play the game. I haven't been attached to an Assassin's Creed character since Ezio. Connor I didn't like Connor. Edward, he was okay. He wasn't my favorite, but just give me a character I can get involved with and attached to, and then we'll see if that makes the game for me. What do you guys feel on this? The whole co-op player and the female protagonist, not protagonist, but female character not being included. Would you rather have a good story or awesome co-op? To me, ditch the co-op and have a great story. Dragon Age Inquisition. This game, you guys, I've been waiting, a lot of us have been waiting years for a game that looks like this. A true Dragon Age like this. You can jump, it's open world, there's interactions throughout the world, you can play as new characters, but the thing that is stressed in this game that I feel wasn't, well, we all know that wasn't stressed in Mass Effect 3 was relationships. They haven't said if you can port over your old save games, if your decisions from previous games affect, but it feels like it's all about relationships in this one. All about relationships. The choices you make will either damn you or help you. And sometimes they might do both. You might have to send a character somewhere, it will hurt you, but in the end, it'll make it better, or it can make it better now, but it will hurt you in the long run. This game is the Dragon Age I've always wanted to play. I think a lot of people have always wanted to play. Just being able to roam. It was... The previous ones were open world limited, I would say, is how I would describe it. Because they weren't true open worlds. You had to go to your sections, and then do your quests in there, and then travel back to Kirkwall, or travel back to Denerim. But this one, it just looks, mind you, it's the end, it's coming to a head. There's going to be, it's the clashes between the mages and the Templars, and you are the Inquisitor, and you're gonna end it all. So, this is the game I've always wanted to play. This is the Dragon Age I think we all deserve, and I'm glad that this is coming to fruition, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this. Tell me what you guys think below. If you guys are a fan of Ubisoft, you're a fan of BioWare. Why do I want to say Ubisoft? If you're a fan of BioWare games, just let me know in the comment section below. Also with BioWare, they talked a little bit about Mass Effect, but I'm not going to get into that because that could be a whole nother video of me talking about Mass Effect. So I'm just going to leave that one be. Just know that they did release a little bit more about the new Mass Effect. And the last bit of news, because I couldn't leave my FPS brothers out, is Titanfall is getting 2 new modes. I already talked about Battlefield last week, or the week before. Hardline is out, but Titanfall is getting 2 new modes. Don't play Titanfall anymore, I gotta admit that, you guys, but yeah. And let's talk a little bit about Battlefield. How do you guys feel? I've seen the beta play. I don't know if I got my beta code, I haven't checked, but I've seen the beta play, and it's nothing that blows me away. I mean, yes, it's not Russia against the US or China against the US, the traditional combat settings that the games are usually set in, but it just, the gameplay looks, how do I say it, generic. I know it's still the beta, but it looks generic, it looks like, oh, I've played this before. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What is Battlefield becoming for you guys? Me, it's just like, okay, whatever. And like I said, if you guys have any interesting comments about E3, leave them in the comment section below. I might pick them for next week's video, make an entire video on your guys' comments. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.